Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 62, just 3 episodes left in the season, and it's everybody against Father at this point, after all those 50 million souls were saved and returned to their bodies. All the Monkeylar are dead except for Greed, who is on our side, so hopefully we have enough manpower on our side to take down Father. Even though he can just kill people and turn them into Philosopher's Stone, that seems overpowered. He did that to the Brick Soldiers. But looking forward to seeing how this all plays out. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. You can also check out the Discord. I'll also include that in the description. We talk about anything and everything over there. You talk more about the show over there. But yeah, otherwise, let's get started. Bung. Oh!
You devour any more people.
A fierce counterattack.
What else are all these pitiful, powerless humans good for? Creation is all, and you've done nothing but destroy. You may think you've reached a perfect state of being, but in truth, all you've reached is a dead end. I can create. Shall I produce some humans for you?
What? Bring your wife back to life. Oh no. I was kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that! Those aren't humans.
At last I found immortality.
This is
Don't you see?
the king.
I am still alive. King Xerxes, is that you?
No. I was joking. Don't. No. He got here fast. He's blasting them. Wow. Final flash!
What is this? You see the power he has? Within him is a Philosopher's Stone powered by many thousands of people. You could say he's used its energy to claim the powers of God for himself. Any ordinary human should leave now.
My men are still fighting. I will not just abandon my forces. I have a duty as their commanding officer.
You understand that, right, Creed?
General, have you forgotten who we are? We Brick Soldiers are trained to respond instantly as one force to any threat. Please, stay and wait where you are.
Listen up, Alex!
Yes,
Win at any cost.
but of course.
You two aren't in any shape to fight either.
I am going to burn up that Philosopher's Stone of his. I'll need the Lieutenant's help in order to do so.
Let it go. Now, let's move.
Yeah. Aim him.
I'm coming too. It is my job to protect the young lord.
Brace yourselves. Now we continue our rise to glory.
Oh my god. Armstrong. That's Mei Chang's little tiny hand. Oh no! Xiao Mei's being crushed. Oh. Oh.
Alphonse, no!
Teacher! Teacher! Say something!
I'm alive. Because of Mr. Hohenheim.
Snap out of it! Let's...
Oh, come on.
Stop it. Leave them alone.
They can't do anything to stop this? Was that? What was that?
Your target is the man with the long blonde hair. Make sure you don't shoot Fullmetal by mistake. Blue squad, hurry!
The tall guy with the blonde hair.
White squad,
Take cover, man. Now.
Take cover. Oh. Even that won't work. Keep doing it.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
This clapping transmutation doesn't feel natural.
Doesn't feel natural. He's sending it back!
Incoming attack, Colonel! Dead ahead! Nicely done.
Don't give him any opportunity to fight back. Make him use.
You're going close range on this shit. Okay, maybe not at super close range, but... None of this is working. Why isn't he attacking?
Once I have this supreme power, everything in the world will be mine.
What you're seeking is not what you truly want.
Quiet, you little bastard.
Ooh.
I am greedy, avaricious. I want everything.
Now he's toast.
Oh. No, he's not.
You poor helpless humans can't hope to lay so much as a finger on me.
Maybe humans aren't able, but what about a homunculus?
No.
Wonderful.
Oh!
Just in time, Greed.
The stone!
What a beautiful son you are. As it happens,
He's gonna take a
use
stone.
another Philosopher's Stone.
No, 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 no.
I'll
Get
be
out.
taking yours.
Get out! Oh, crap. Cut off your own arm.
Good acting, right?
What?
You can't take my stone from me without dropping your own barrier. Stupid fool. I bet you never thought your godly powers could be taken away, did ya?
What? What?
But you were wrong. They will be mine now.
Or not. Whoa. He's just hanging out of his eye. It's kind of great. That's not working. Oh. Oh.
His harm, not alchemy.
He can't hold it in. It's coming out. It's coming out. Oh. Did you vomit God out or something?
A stone. A stone. A Philosopher's Stone.
Oh no. Oh no. Ow.
Stop! Damn it! Stop! Let him...
What? Is it crumbling?
May, I need a favor.
What?
Back then, Ed was willing to sacrifice his right arm in order to bring my soul back. So, shouldn't the reverse be possible?
No.
You're the only one. It has to be you.
This little girl.
Give it to me! No Edward! Your energy!
What? What?
Keep moving, brother.
What the heck? What?
But will he be coming back for you?
He will.
I'm sure of it.
I can't wait to see what he'll be sacrificing.
Jeez. What the heck? Make use of it! How did you throw that with a broken arm? Oh, holy crap.
It's working.
I think he can take damage now. Everybody else get in on it too.
This is what you desperately wanted, isn't it?
Go, Edward!
Fight on.
Full metal!
This
Friends.
is what I wanted. I wanted the chance to have friends like these.
I know you have this whole don't kill thing, but it's time.
I'm about to show you how outclassed you really are. This fight you lose.
Wah! Holy crap. I have to pause that because the music will get claimed by YouTube, and I still want you to see how emotionally distraught I am. Holy crap, that was amazing. Wow. And Greed's revelation, his finally admitting to himself. It seems like Ling had a better read on him than anyone else, that what he really wanted is a chance to have friends like these. Oh. And yeah, Ed has this whole thing where he doesn't want to kill people, but it's time. Your father has to be finished off. There's no redeeming, unless you can put him in a flask again, and I don't know. Oh, so much happened in this episode. Where do I even start? I don't know. But yeah, father creating the humans at the start was really cruel. If I was in the hero's shoes, I think I wouldn't have taken that seriously. Like, he was clearly messing with them, and it's not like these new humans he created could ever really live again. I'm happy he didn't bring a Trish-looking human back, because that would have been completely heart-wrenching. And also added to that to the fact that father never actually encountered Trish, or maybe even knows about. I guess he must know about her, since Ed and Al are Hohenheim's children. But yeah, I don't know if he knew Izumi's backstory, but having a baby crawl to her feet and breaking her freaking heart was so sadistic. He had people walk up to Al saying, "Oh, we have a body, finally," and it's just. There was no point in that. He was just taunting them because he killed all those humans, all moments later anyway. And Ed just arrived and he decided to final flash the whole entire place. Meanwhile, Greed was ordering people around, telling Hawkeye, Olivier, and Jerso to sit this fight out because they're injured. And Olivier was adamant that she still needs to lead her men, even though in the past she said that they know how to act even without her leadership. So maybe it was the loss of Buccaneer. Maybe she felt like she wouldn't be able to forgive herself if she let more men die. It took her own men telling her to sit it out before she agreed to do so, though. And I'm also curious why Greed is so interested in protecting everybody. Why not have more like meat shields in front of him? Because when did he gain sympathy for people who he doesn't even know? Or maybe he thought they'd be in his way while he tried to gain father's power. Has Ling rubbed off on him, maybe? Or does it tie into his real motivation to have real friendships? And how about that reveal at the end? We'll talk more about that later, but maybe he warned them and got them to stay behind because they were potential friends in the future. That would have been cute, right? But yeah, so many of the homunculi had such human motivations. Envious was envious of those humans, and their ability to, I guess, make connections and grow. Wrath was so angry that he had no choice, that the humans did. And Greed turning on father for the chance for real friendships. It's really interesting because all of these emotions came from Father, from the dwarf and the flask in the first place. So the dwarf and the flask wanted those human connections too. They had a friendship, supposedly, with Hohenheim, but it must also have been angry that it had no choice being stuck in that flask. But yeah, I guess in the end his pride won out and he wanted to become stronger and more powerful than anything else, and that's why he split the rest of his emotions, the rest of his sins away from him. But yeah, most of the homunculi were just straight up evil, but they were either born or molded that way, and I honestly, I mean, I'm glad they're no longer able to cause any more damage to the world, but I feel bad for them on some level. They never really had a choice, and yeah, in the end, almost all of them lived and died for Father. Yeah, it's sad. But we get this spectacular final showdown, and the star of this episode might actually have been Alphonse Elric, first putting his body on the line for Xiao Mei. The body is the one thing his soul has left, and he gives it up to protect her. Wait, did I say Xiao Mei? I meant Mei Chang. But Xiao Mei too, I guess. But this is what he was fighting for. This is why he said no to getting his body back. He needed to fight and to protect the people he cares about. And Hohenheim blocked the blow for Ed and Izumi. Father went right for them afterwards, but he got shot in the head. Surprised that he didn't just like perpetually have his defenses up. I'm not sure why he didn't do that, because he got lava dumped on him and he was fine. And the bullets and attacks that came after that surprise bullet didn't face him. So I wonder what exactly happened there. Does he need to have it like constant vigilance or something? Maybe he just lost concentration. I'm not sure. Yeah, and while they were piling onto him, like while they were attacking him, I don't know why he even entertained the idea of tanking those hits. Like, why not attack back, especially since like he can heal from injuries anyway. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, Roy let forth a huge fire blast directed by Hawkeye, and I missed it until I went into editing, but the flames were like in the shape of almost, I think it might have been a dragon, which is super, super cool. And I knew Roy had like supreme control over his flames, but I didn't know that he could control it to create specific shapes with his fire. And if he can actually do that, was that just for some extra flash making that dragon? Like, what the heck, Mustang? This is serious. Stop making animals with your flames. Unless for some arbitrary reason a dragon flame is stronger than normal freaking flames. This isn't Fairy Tail though. I don't know. It was super cool, but it's just funny. None of it's working though. Greed gets up close and personal and punches Father in the face, trying to get his power from him. Gets his hand sucked into his eye, which and there's this like tug of war where Father tries to take his Philosopher's Stone and Greed tries to take the Father's God power, which, nice try, Greed. Admirable. Doesn't work, but really nice try. You really, I admire how hard he goes for what he wants, even if it is misguided, given his true motivation. But yeah, everybody starts attacking Father, and the power inside him becomes more and more unstable. He starts leaking God juice, I guess. I'm mostly kidding, but that's what it feels like. And he desperately needs a Philosopher's Stone to be able to hold in as much of the power as possible. Like, he's trying his darndest, and after blowing everyone away, he's desperate and goes after Ed, whose automail is destroyed and his left arm is impaled through some rebar. He's trapped. Everyone's so injured and weak that they can't respond. And Alphonse again, freaking Alphonse Elric. All his soul has left is this suit of armor, and he gives it up for his brother's arm so that he can fight. That was such a hard hit emotionally. I mean, he's reunited with his body, and now Ed has to find some way to get him back, and I don't know how that's going to be possible. The truth was like, I'm looking forward to seeing what he'll sacrifice this time, which, it'd be funny if he just went back, like, hey, here's my arm again, let's get Al back in that suit of armor. That would be so sad. But yeah, we never found a power strong enough other than a Philosopher's Stone to get something back like that, so we know that he's not willing to use that either, so I don't know how they'll both get their bodies back eventually, but Alphonse sees the truth in front of him, and he tells him he's sure Ed will come for him. I'm sure too, I don't know how. Ed's completely torn up about Al. At first I couldn't even understand what he was saying, but he was saying, "Al, you dumbass." It was just an inflection that was I hadn't heard from him before. But he has no time to even dwell on it and think about it. He starts this onslaught against Father with his right arm back. It does look thinner than his left because I guess it hasn't really been used or trained. That, or maybe it looks different because it's not covered in wounds like the rest of his body is from being blasted by Father a bunch. Spectacular turn of the tide, though. It definitely feels like this is set up to be Ed's big fight of the series. Because after Father became more vulnerable, couldn't everybody have just attacked since he's vulnerable now? Like, they could have used guns and attacked him, but everybody was just standing around cheering for Ed like it was like a UFC match or something. But yeah, he threw like a spear with the arm that had a rebar through it. Is he a lefty, or is he just not sure that his right can work that well anymore? I don't know. I never actually paid attention to see if he was a lefty, or if I did, I forgot. But yeah, he threw that spear that hit Father in the eye and just like tore part of his face off. And Greed, seeing everybody cheer for Ed, admits what he really wants upon Ling pushing him a little bit. Friends like these. I'll be your friend, Greed. I'll be your friend. It's actually Troy Baker's. I'll be your friend, Troy Baker, the voice actor. But yeah, cannot wait to see the climax of all this. It's so good. This has to be a 10, even though I feel like it's going to go even harder next episode. Because this is what we've been building to all this time, and the amount of hype that this builds to for next episode is going to be great. I need like 10 more episodes, though. Not just 2, because I want to see everything that happens afterward. I want to see the way Roy rules as Führer, if they can actually have a blind Führer. I don't know if... I mean, it's not done by vote, so I don't know how it'll all work out. Anyway, guys, super hyped. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, episode 63 is up on Patreon right now. Full reaction, you can check out that in the link in the description below. Come check out Discord. We can talk about this episode and everything else. And yeah, we're also going to be doing bloopers, and then we have 4 OVAs after the last episode of the series, so stick around for that. And subscribe. Don't want to miss any of these episodes as they get uploaded. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.